Good morning. So today is Wednesday, and I kind of had planned to go back to the rental today, do a little painting, but I feel like Luca has other plans for us. This time change, I don't know what's going on. I don't know, let me adjust you guys a little bit. I don't know what he's picking up on or what's happening. Come here. But with the time change, he's been waking up earlier and earlier. So like this morning he woke up at 5:30 and then just hung out in his, don't drop it, hung out in his crib for 2 hours. He was just up. So he's been up since 5:30. It's 9:20 now. Breakfast took a little bit longer than normal because he's pooped. So he's gonna go down for his nap here in about 25-ish minutes. Breakfast took like an hour for him to eat, but he ate it all, as you guys saw. I feel like sometimes people don't believe me when I say that he's like a little garbage disposal, but Kevin's the same way. So anyhow, I put his milk in his 360 cup, and he seems to be actually, well, when he's not dropping it. Okay, he seems to be actually drinking it and not spitting it out. I think it's because he's not getting a lot out at a time. Like, it's more manageable for him than the straw. So his little hands are all greasy from his sausage, and I think it made his cup slippery. So anyhow, we're gonna see how his first nap goes, but if I don't make it to the rental today, I'm not stressed, because the only thing that needs to be done on the piece of furniture is the shelves. So that's the only thing left to do. We can transport it here without the shelves being done. I can just finish the shelves on the back porch here. I'm not worried about that, but I do think, so tomorrow Kevin has the day off. It's Luca's birthday, and we're gonna go to the zoo. So I need to today make sure that his little fan is charged, because tomorrow is gonna be hot. It's gonna be 86, and yeah, I think it's gonna be warm. So we need to make sure all of our fans are charged, and I need to pack a little bag so we can just grab it and go after his first nap tomorrow. But our plan is, so the zoo is only like 15-ish minutes from our rental. So the plan is, after we go to the zoo, we'll run by the rental. I can do another coat of paint, and then that will have time to dry before we go and pick it up this weekend, like the furniture this weekend. So then one more coat of paint will be done. So that's our plan. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to cook today, but I'm thinking about, I've got some chicken thawing. I already have one piece thawed that's in the fridge, but I pulled another piece, which I meant to do yesterday and completely forgot. I pulled another piece, and I'm thinking about doing, even though we just had chicken last night, I don't care, my husband doesn't care either, but I'm thinking about doing crock pot chicken today. Just something simple after all the baking from yesterday. Like pulled cream cheese ranch. It's called like cracked chicken. Cracked chicken in the crock pot is what I think I'm gonna make today. So I need to look at my recipe for it, because I'll have to do the quick version of it. I'm thinking not the long version, because I think the long version is too long and I don't have that time for the chicken, because one piece of chicken is frozen and then one piece is thawed. Here. Look at that. I moved your plate and you got grapes underneath it. So that's my plan. I think we're just gonna hang around here today and relax, which will be nice, because I feel like I haven't really had a day like that since we've moved in. So I've got Nothing that has to be done. Wow. Baked his pie yesterday, so that's ready. My bread is ready. I'll probably eat, if I do make the cracked chicken, I probably will eat it on the bread tonight since I have so much of it. So that's my plan. Okay, Luca has been sleeping for a little while now, and I've been working on my recipe cards for this coming week and then making recipe cards for the recipes like the ciabatta bread and the breakfast scramble, so I could add those to my Instagram. So I just added those, so if you're interested in the recipes for either of those, they're now posted over on my cooking Instagram. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I did the morning dishes before Luca went down and vacuumed before Luca went down because the floors after canning flour yesterday were grimy. So I still need to look up my crock pot chicken recipe real quick. So I'm curious. Luca was very sleepy. When I put him down, he immediately went to sleep. So I'm curious to see how long he actually sleeps for, since he did wake up so early this morning. But other than that, I may start working on a grocery list for our meal plan for this past week. So if you missed my meal plan, I went over that in yesterday's vlog at the very end, what I plan to cook for next week, breakfast, lunch, and dinners. And I'm just organizing my binder. All right, so here's what I got done. I rewrote out, I don't know what happened to my original plan, but I want to put my plans for the week in here and then mark off what I've done so I can see what I have left. Oh, I'm not left-handed, so to see what I have left to make. So this is this week's plan and this is next week's plan. I got all of my next week's recipes put on their little cards. I have to make these individually in Canva, by the way, so it takes a little bit of time, but once you find the template and everything, copy and pasting it is not hard. So I've got those ready to go for next week. These are my recipes that I have left for this week, my 2 new recipes to try. And then these are recipes that I've made. So now I have a bread tab. So I've got my ciabatta rolls in here with their information. I've got a breakfast tab. So I've got my breakfast scramble. I've got an air fryer tab. So my sausage and peppers. I've got a quick tab. So grilled shrimp boil in foil packets. My garlic butter chicken, and then my chicken bacon ranch pizza. And then I have a sides tab that my Brussels sprouts will end up going into, and then a desserts tab where I have Luca's pumpkin pie. I'm hoping the pumpkin pie is going to be delicious. I just went ahead and put it in because I've never had a bad pumpkin pie, so I'm assuming it's going to be good. So anyhow, that is the plan. I actually need to take out the recipes that I have for next week and put them over in here instead of already having them in the folders. But this is what my homesteading binder is going to look like. So I have my first group of tabs. It's going to be recipes. And then my second group of tabs is going to be random stuff. So it's going to be cleaning and gardening and maybe even canning information. So stuff like that. Eventually I'll work on that. But for right now, I'm just kind of focusing on the recipes. And I need to get my recipes from that book into these templates. So that's going to be something that I work on when I have time. So my plan is to, from now forward, not laminate them until I know that I like them. Then I'll laminate them, hole punch them, and put them in their respective areas. So anyhow, that is what I did while Luca napped. It's 11. So I think for lunch today, I'm going to just make a sandwich on the ciabatta bread that I made yesterday. So I'm hoping that's going to be delicious. And then I'm going to make cracked chicken tonight for dinner, but not the regular cracked chicken recipe. So I'm just gonna make the chicken with the seasoning and the cream cheese and probably a little bit of the regular cheese. I'm not gonna do the bacon because Luca can't have the bacon. Babies aren't supposed to have bacon until I think they're like 2 or something. So I'm gonna skip the bacon so then I can allow him to eat that with us. I looked it up. It's only a 4-hour recipe, so I should be able to start it around probably 12:30, and then that way I know it's for sure going to be done at 5. All right, I just made some butter Parmesan pasta for Luca for lunch, and then cut him up some more grapes, trying to get through. The bag of grapes that we got this last time around was absolutely ginormous, so I've just been giving him grapes. He is obsessed with grapes, so I've just been giving him grapes as often as he wants. So he had some veggie straws while his pasta was boiling. Now he's working on his pasta and his grapes. I just made, as you saw, a sandwich out of my ciabatta. So I'm interested to see how it is. It looks freaking delicious. So with this bread, I think I do like it fresh and warm. I'm not usually a warm bread girl, but yeah, I'm wondering if like I don't know. I'm like, if I air fried it, because I don't have my toaster anymore. Like my oven top toaster. I have a bread toaster, but this is too thick to fit in the bread toaster. So I'm like, if I air fry it and like crisp it back up. So when we made our bread, Alicia's cooked for an extra like 10 minutes because hers was on the bottom rack. So hers is a little more like crispy and mine's a little more pillowy, but ciabatta is very dense. Like, I don't think I realized how dense a ciabatta bread is, but like, she's dense. So it's good, but not my favorite bread. I think it's one of Alicia's favorite breads. So, it just looked easier and it was no knead, like KNEAD, no knead dough, which was a good one to start out with for us. So I have a KitchenAid, and our next bread that we're gonna make is just like white sandwich bread. And I'm not sure when we're gonna make that yet because my KitchenAid needs to be looked at and serviced. I literally bought it probably 3 years ago from an estate sale and I've never used it. We've turned it on, I think, before, but Kevin bought like the grease and stuff for it. But I need to like look more into that and make sure that the grease is okay for it. But anyhow, I'm gonna finish eating my sandwich and then it's gonna be time for Luca's second nap soon. Wow. All right, chicken has been in the crock pot for an hour. Luca is down for his second nap now. I made myself the water and then Luca decided he wanted to drink out of it. So now I need to make myself another water because I'm feeling okay, but he still is stuffy and gross, and Kevin is like not getting better either. I mean, Luca is definitely getting better, but Kevin's not getting better. So I'm not sure what's going on with the two of them, but I guess I'll use this one. Well, is my pink one any smaller? It is. Use my pink cup. Cups on cups. So I think I'm going to take a shower, and then there was something I wanted. Oh shit, I meant to grab the fans while we were in Luke's bedroom and then completely forgot. So I'll have to grab those when he wakes up. But yeah, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I don't have anything else written on my list, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. So all right, shower's done. I dry shampooed my hair and did not realize that I used a plumping dry shampoo, so it's a little got a little more body to it, but I'm kind of like letting it sit on my hair because I want it to look clean for tomorrow, but I don't want to have to wash it because it is going to be hot tomorrow, and I'll probably end up throwing it up into like a ponytail or a clip or something, but I would like it to be cute at some point tomorrow. So now I might work on my grocery list. I might just relax because I did not really get to just chill during his first nap. He just fell asleep. He's still moving around a little bit, so yeah. All right, so I took one of y'all's suggestions about getting my mixer out and shredding the chicken, and that worked amazingly. So thank you for that. It incorporated the cream cheese into it really nicely too. So I think we're gonna have dinner really quick. It's gonna be an early dinner, but I made Kevin like romaine boats. I'm heating up a little bit of my ciabatta so I can put my stuff on ciabatta. So Luke has been down for about an hour and a half, and I have just been on Pinterest looking at more stuff that I want to do. I've made some plans for this weekend, but I'll talk about those later. And then I have been just editing the vlog. I watched a Shane Dawson conspiracy video while I was on Pinterest. But now I'm just waiting 20 minutes and the Love is Blind reunion is supposed to drop. So I plan to watch that, and then Kevin will be home soon after that. And then I'm gonna go to sleep, and when I wake up, I will have a 1-year-old. I'll have a toddler. That's wild. I was reminiscing tonight as I was putting him to sleep, and I was looking at the time, and I was like, wow, this time last year, my contractions were starting to get closer and closer together, and my doula was like, if you want to head to the hospital, like, we totally can, because we were trying to hold off heading to the hospital, so I didn't have to like labor at the hospital for a really, really long time. I didn't want to have to be confined to the hospital bed or like anything like that. And so my plan with the doula was to labor as long as I could at home, and then either like once I felt like I needed to get to the hospital, we would leave. And I can't believe that it's been a whole year. It's absolutely crazy to me. I don't feel like it's been 1 year since I've had him. Absolutely wild. So Kevin has off tomorrow. Super duper excited about. I've got a little banner for the front of Luca's high chair, and we're gonna have his pumpkin pie tomorrow and go to the zoo. So I'm very, very excited. My friend Jay actually bought me and Kevin zoo memberships. Luca gets in free until he's 3, I think. So we have memberships for a year for the zoo. So I'm very excited to go. I haven't been to our zoo since I was probably in high school. So I'm interested. I don't even remember much about the zoo. I was about to say I'm interested to see if things have changed, but like I don't remember anything. So it's going to be like a whole new experience for me. It's going to be a whole new experience for Luca. Kevin, I think, said that he had been to the zoo kind of recently. Not recently, because like we've been together for almost 5 years now. But he's been to the zoo much more recent than I have. So Nico wants some love, so I'm gonna love on him. Oh my goodness. You really need love, huh? All right. I'm gonna watch Love is Blind, wait up for my husband, and then pass out for a big day tomorrow with our toddler.